A lot of people on YouTube talk about instant manifestation, how to instantly manifest something, how to manifest in 24 hours. Now, I can teach you in this video a manifestation technique on how to manifest your reality instantly. But what I prefer to do is to teach you how the mechanics of instant manifestation really works, how you can understand how manifestation works at a consciousness and being level, and also bring it together with how it works at the mind and intention level, and of course the emotional level and a spiritual level and physical level, and bring all these things together so that you can see that instant manifestation is real, that you can manifest instantly. And rather than giving your power away to one particular technique, I'll teach you in this video how to do instant manifestation and how it actually really works, so that you can use any technique, because now you understand the core and the mechanics of what's really going on when you instantly manifest something into existence. This is going to be how to do instant manifestation and how it really works. So if you're new to this channel, what I want you to do is I want you to hit that subscribe button. I want you to hit that notification bell, because I do post a new video every single day. Also, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, hit the link that's in the description box of this video to apply for a free consultation. Now, number one, here's the most important thing of this whole video. I'll just get right into it. Everything is instant manifestation. Everything is an instant manifestation. Every moment of your day, you're manifesting something into existence. Every single moment. When you think a thought, you're tuning into a timeline that you were not in a second ago. When you think like, hey, I'm gonna start dancing now, you're shifting and becoming an identity, a person that is now dancing, so to speak, even though that's not, like, I guess that's not really what's happening, but you're shifting into that being. And I said that's not happening because at a universal consciousness level, there's just beingness. But there's a story we have to tell to experience that beingness in a certain way. And when you think of thought, you're instantly becoming that story, what it would be like to become that story. That's what's happening. So when you're intending for something, you instantly become it at the being level. You think something at the mind level, and then you shift into it at the being level instantaneously. This is how reality is structured, is that energy flows where attention goes, and where you put your intention energy is what you will become. And everything is an instant manifestation. So I want you to look at your life, and this might sound obvious to you, but you know what? If you look at the isness of everything, it just is. There's no story to it. But the isness of what is so is that it has to be experienced in some way. There has to be kind of like some meaning to it. So how does that experience pan out? Well, it happens in terms of whatever you intend for and how you prefer to see that experience, and then you become that. You instantly become that. So if you're looking at life and then you look at it from a playful perspective, you instantly start to manifest feelings in your body around what that feels like. You start to see how people start to shift accordingly to what you're intending for. Like, reality is more of a matrix than you think. Things are consistently always transforming, and you're always becoming something different. Now, what I encourage you to open yourself up to is that everything is an instant manifestation. The moment you set an intention and think something into existence, it instantly starts to become your experience. Now, I'll give the example of like dancing, because what's happening is that you're actually becoming that version of you instantly. So it's obvious. Like, I think of dancing and I'm becoming that. Now, again, from universal perspective, you're not really doing anything. You're just being, but that has to be experienced in some particular way in the infinite field of consciousness. So there is that sense of duality, even though you're being that, because the beingness can include everything and all that is. So what you want to do is start to notice that your beingness and your individual experience of the all that is starts to shapeshift according to what you're intending for. You see? So what you're intending for, you start to become that instantly. Now, if you think a really, really powerful, at least from your perspective, from your personal subjective experience, something that may be perceived as a big manifestation, and I say from your subjective experience because There's no such thing as a big manifestation or a small manifestation. Scale is relative to your current perspective and what you are and what you're becoming. So if you're intending to become somebody that has $1 million, that might seem big to you, but to the person that has $1 million, it's not big to him, it's just normal. It's just normal. By the time you manifest something, you realize there's a normalcy to what you want because you already have it and you already are it. But we'll save that for another video. You are it, literally. But the key here is to see that you instantly, the being level, the beingness of what is, starts to become what you think about. This is what most people overlook in the spiritual community. They don't see that their thoughts create their reality instantly. You instantly manifest your reality into existence based on what you're thinking. This is what's happening. This is what's really going on here at a universal level. And if you see that, you'll see that everything is instant manifestation, really. Because when you're thinking something, even if it's a big manifestation, the beingness of what is already in the same moment that you intended for that thought, starting to shift simultaneously at the same time. At the same time. Because time does not exist either. Keep that in mind. Time is an illusion. So it's not that you intend for something and then you become it. As you're intending for what you prefer to be, you already are it. And of course, there's a delay for bigger manifestations, but the beingness or perceived delay from the all that is perspective individually as you, and then that beingness starts to shift. So if it's a big manifestation, it's still technically instant because you'll see that instantly everything in the universe starts to conspire to make that happen. So it is instant manifestation in a way. You see that everything that you think about quickly manifests. The bigger things also instantly start to shape your experience right away. So understand that everything is instant manifestation, even the big things that you may not see. And when you can see it in that way, you'll become much more confident in your manifestations and the way things unfold when you see that the mind drops into the emotion, then drops into the being as fast as possible given your current belief systems and how your beliefs are structured in that moment. Number two, every thought manifests. So just keep this in mind. Every intention that you set will manifest into existence. That's what I want you to know. It doesn't matter if it's a good or bad thought perceived from you, because you can say this is a bad thought, this is a good thought, wanted, unwanted, doesn't matter. If you're giving something energy, it's going to manifest. Every thought is an intention. Every thought is an intention. Gratitude is an intention. Declaring something is an intention. Using your words is an intention. Anything that comes from the mind level, at the mind level, is an intention-based thing. And every thought, like I said, will become your experience. And even if it's an unwanted thought, it is still going to manifest into your experience as well. So even if you're thinking thoughts that you don't want to experience, the universe will unconditionally support that no matter what, because it's not in opposition to your desire. If your desire is to say, I'm not ready, and I don't know if I can manifest my dreams into existence, and you're affirming that, then you're gonna manifest that. If you're saying to yourself, I don't know if I can do this, I don't know if I'm confident enough, and I don't know if I can create this, you're actually affirming the identity that you do not want to be experiencing. So everything exists in this present moment. And the more that you tell yourself, I'm not attractive, or I don't have the capacity to do this, or I'm not worthy of this, then you're manifesting that into existence. And you'll feel resistance in your body, but if you persist and you continually insist that this is who you are, the universe will unconditionally love that, will give you signs as to why you shouldn't be doing that. Not that there shoulds, but it'll, like when you say something that's out of alignment with the highest wisdom of all that is, you feel it in your body for a reason. If you say, I'm not worthy, I can't do this, the higher self will say, hey, that's not true. Emotional guidance system will hit your body in a strong way, and you'll be like, you'll experience pain, or you'll experience what people call trauma in society. But what's really happening is that you're giving energy to what you don't want unconsciously. So the key here, in my experience, is to consciously start to shift my focus and attention to what I prefer to experience by observing my thoughts and not giving energy to the thoughts that I do not want to see manifest into existence. And to trust that I'm allowed to give energy to the thoughts that I prefer to experience, because from that space of neutrality and observation, any desire that I have is the universe's desire working through me, And it's not ego, because ego is the opposite. Ego is contraction, constriction. I don't believe I can make it happen. I'm not worthy. I'm not allowed to become all that I am. That's ego. Expansion in love is to say, wait a second, I'm allowed to focus on what I want. And if it's unwanted, then it's actually out of alignment with unconditional love. Because unconditional love is not about you not having boundaries or not experiencing your personal preferences. It's about seeing the beauty in your preferences, seeing only what you want to see, seeing exactly what you prefer to experience for you, nobody else. You experience God's glory. You bask in God's glory for nobody else but yourself. This is the key. And to see that every thought that you think will give you that experience. And since you're here to unconditionally love every single experience, why would you give energy to a thought that is not in alignment with your preference, which is actually God's eyes seeing that situation? Like, basically, what I'm saying is that you're allowed to see life in the way that you want to see it, and to see that every thought manifests into your existence. So how to do instant manifestation is about seeing that every thought that you think does manifest into existence, whether wanted or unwanted. Now, number 3, non-resistant focus on what you want instantly starts to manifest it. Okay, instantly starts to manifest it. Now, this also happens with fear, but it takes longer and creates resistance. And we'll go into that a little bit deeper, even though I already talked about that in just a moment as well. But basically, the key to life, this is the key to life right here, guys. This is the key to manifestation. This is the key to life. This is right. This is here. This is what it is right here. Right here, here you go. Here's what it is. When you're in a space of non-resistance and you focus on only what you want, it instantly starts to manifest into your experience. It's that simple. It's that simple, guys. I'm gonna say it one more time, because it's not about what I'm telling you in these videos. It's about, are you taking in what I'm saying? I record videos. Some people might say, oh, you're getting repetitive and you say the same things every single day. But are you manifesting your reality is the question. Are you receiving what is being said fully? So I'm gonna say it one more time. Non-resistant focus on what you want instantly starts to manifest it. Don't take my word for this. Connect to the beingness of all that is, and then intend for something, and start to literally notice the actuality of the present moment starts to change according to what you were thinking about. Actually, it becomes real, more real than it could have ever been. In your imagination, it's real, it exists, but then it becomes your reality. It becomes who you are. It instantly becomes. The right people will message you. You'll get that text. You'll get that phone call. You'll get the synchronicities. You'll bump into that person at the bus stop if you take the bus. You'll see whoever you need to see. You'll get inspired to have another intention to maybe go look something up on the internet. Everything will happen effortlessly, seamlessly, almost like magic when you focus on what you want from that space of non-resistance. And with that, I conclude this video. That is how instant manifestation works. Leave a comment down below what your thoughts are on instant manifestation. Have you personally ever instantly manifested something into your life where you had a thought and instantly or very shortly after it manifested into your experience? Leave a comment down below. I would love to hear about it. It also helps other people to see that these things are possible, so that you can help other people to manifest what they want as well by sharing those experiences and those stories. Now, also, if you want to help the channel grow, please hit that like button so more people can get access to this content, because I do believe that every single person on this planet does deserve to know that they are the creators of their reality, and that they can do so and manifest their reality in the most effortless and easeful way possible. Also, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, hit the link that's in the description box of this video. Again, hitting the like button does help the channel to grow, and people deserve to know how to create their reality and how valuable this content really is. As always, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.